Rob, can you go to the Instagram post and watch who commented on this Instagram post, which was kind of interesting. So I posted this. This happened at SLS. We're having dinner. Tom, you weren't with us. We're at Flagler's. Paula's sitting next to me. Jen's sitting to my left. And I spoke to this very successful man who has 3 daughters who all told him they have no plans of having kids. Okay? Good man, makes a lot of money, very successful. Their careers combined with today's societal pressures has caused them to second guess starting families. This mindset is becoming increasingly common. There's nothing in life that compares to having children. All the money in the world, all the accolades, all the items checked off the checklist, none of it comes close to the experience, Rob, if you can go a little bit lower so I can read that on that side, to having and raising kids, okay? So I say that. And then look, our friend here goes on the comment section, Rob, if you can go there on Instagram. I don't know if you see it or not.
I screen grabbed it.
Oh, okay, right there. AOC comments, and she says the United States is one of the only developed countries in the world that doesn't support new mothers and parents with federal paternal leave. If we want to talk to pro-family talk, we need to walk the walk by supporting paid paternal leave and guaranteed health care like the rest of the developed world, invest in affordable child care and public education. Her and I went back and forth in our DMs. We've been communicating for quite some time here. But we had an interesting exchange together. Tom, when you hear this, 3 daughters, you got 2 daughters. Imagine if Bailey and Brooke says, Dad, we don't want to have kids, right? What that feels like. And number 2, why we got here and what reasoning she's making. What do you say to that?
So point 1, my daughters are not allowed to buy into this. And well, I shouldn't say not allowed. My daughters don't buy into this because I give them the facts and the rationale for why we have families and what we do going forward. And so, and I point out the pitfalls and all the headwinds and everything you're going to face. Point 1. Point 2, for people to say, you know, my daughters aren't going to have kids, I understand the logic. They look at this world, they look at everything that's going on, they look at themselves as having to go, you know, raise a family and the complexities and what that's going to cost, and they see that. And they don't have someone like me sitting next to them with an alternative point of view, because they have the guy you're talking about is a smart guy with smart daughters. But I'm telling my daughters, listen, you can have your career and you can grow this. Let me tell you about Jennifer. I sat side by side with Jennifer as she had kids. And we worked together with a very fast-moving and very complicated company, and it's still there. And I'll tell you, you know, I see how it worked, and that's how I feel. Now, the other side here, I don't think the ultimate solution is, oh, the government swoops in and says we have to have forced parental leave, companies have to have this expense, and then, well, we have to have guaranteed health care in the rest of the developed world. That's a whole different, she's inserting a sentence there, and that's a program I'd like to debate her on, because guaranteed health care like the rest of the world, let's pull that out. She's talking about affordable child care and paid parental leave. So she's saying that the government is the solution. And I just don't disagree with that. I just don't disagree that just keep dipping into the ladle and handing it out from what? Taxing everybody else. You create this circle where people conclude, man, this is so complex, I'm not going to have kids. That's just so I think she's rational from her own point of view, but I disagree with it. I think it creates unintended consequences the other way.
Well, I don't want to cause World War III over this topic again.
No,
PBD,
you're not going to. Go for it.
But I do want to say that there's part of what AOC is saying is right, and then she lumps in a whole other stuff of, you know, single payer health care and all this. I think we do need
What
to
did you say?
What the hell's your problem?
What the hell? I'm so on edge on this topic. I'm so freaking on edge on this topic. I'm like, women can choose to do whatever they want. They can do no wrong.
Adam,
believe
you should be
all
saying
women.
it this way. I don't want to call World War
because
me,
of this
meaning
exchange.
you.
That's true.
Go.
Yeah, but I will say something about this. Listen, I love you ladies out there.
Vinny, let's go
I applaud you for whatever decisions you make. I will say this. There is an overall movement with the modern feminist movement to prioritize your career over having a family. And that might work in your 20s and maybe in your early 30s. But talk to me when you're 40 and you got a great job and no man and no husband and no kids and no family. That could get very sad. And I'm not even saying that you need to do this. I'm saying the mentality, the Chelsea Handler mentality is what I think people need to overcome. There's no secret. Men can start later. But I don't see many men saying, I never want to have kids. That's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I see them saying, you just said you would let me speak.
No, I'm just saying,
Okay.
yeah, breathing. 'Cause it's 11:31.
But I will say that the choosing the career over the family, I think will come to bite you in the end. One last thing. As you start to make more money, you almost shrink the dating pool because of something called hypergamy. And women want to date up. Pat gave me a whole book on this. It basically changed my mindset about this. But as women focus on their career, they make more money, their dating pool shrinks, and basically who they think qualify for them will shrink as well. I just think women need to be very, very cautious about dedicating your entire life to your career and not end up having a family. My last piece of advice, go talk to women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who have done that and ask them if they would do anything different. That's my advice.
All right, fair. I think that's good. You good for you. You did that without disrespecting any woman.
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Listen, chick, here's the difference.
I'm actually very impressed
Nice.
by the way you handled that. Good for you.
And there was a point right up front.
So this lemon campaign that we launched on Thursday with the box, okay, that was launched, that all of you guys, many of you saw, those of you that didn't, this box that's being shipped to people who are going through a lot of different things today to make their day. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade with a lemon hat in it and a presentation with a video of me speaking to them, giving them a message here. I'm going to press pause here. There was so many accountants. One accountant sent it to 11 clients, lawyers, realtors, insurance folks using it. But then we had a chance to read the note of what some people were writing to their clients. I'm not going to give the names. I just want to read the notes to you. It was so, our staff is, when I'm reading this, our marketing team, they're in tears, literally when I'm reading this to them. I'm not going to say the name, okay? They put the name there, then says, sending you some love to help lift your heart up today, and wanted to say again how sorry I am with Susan's passing. I hope this cheers you up, your spirits, just for a moment. I love you, sister, and always remember to move forward. Flowers don't happen without rain. Love you always. The name is in there. Are you kidding me? Okay. Then it goes here, me and you forever together. Put your goals always in front of you. Surround yourself with one quality, with people you become, who you're with. Thank you for your friendship. Here's another one. Love you, brother. Hope you like this. Greatest podcast ever. You not only being a father, husband, and a brother, you are also a policeman. You have so much you deal with on a day-to-day basis, but you still show up for your family. I not only love you, I respect you. I'm telling you, the more I was reading these notes, the more emotional we were getting ourselves. I love the fact that the Valuetainment audience is taking time to order something, to ship to somebody else, to make their day. How awesome is this that we're doing this? So for all of you guys that placed the order, I love that the fact that you're doing this. We're wired the same exact way. You can pick and choose the hats, whether it's the white one, the black one, or the green one when you're sending out to them. There's still a few left if you haven't done it yet on the lemon campaign, especially with everything that people are going on right now. Go to vtmerch.com, place your order. And then also for the mothers out there, you asked for it. We wanted to do it. We know this audience is 80% men, but 20% women. It used to be 90%. The female audience has grown in a major way. Rob, if you want to play the clip, Mother's Day is around the corner next week, and we got a bunch of VT mom gear, stuff that's out there. Mama, today I love you, VT mom. Future looks bright. Here's one that I like a lot that's also on the site. VT mama. This is another one that we have. Valuetainment mama that we got out there. It's awesome. So we wanted to make sure that ladies typically do the shopping for us. We're not good at this stuff. Go place an order for mothers out there that are doing the right thing. They're going out of their way, and you're seeing how hard they're working. Every order you place, they're going to get a VT Mom keychain. And then if you place an order above $100, it's the VT Mom keychain, plus this mug that says VT Mom, and it explains a sophisticated achiever that is always there for you no matter what. Moms, love you. Place an order for the mothers out there that watch PBD Podcast and Valuetainment.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.